Pay attention, you bastards.
What up, y'all? Welcome back. So I want to send a huge shout out and a huge rest in peace to James Beek of Dawson's Creek. If you ever seen the '90s show Dawson's Creek, you know that this was one of the main characters in Dawson's Creek. Unfortunately, passed away at a super young age, of 48 years old. You know that's you don't never want to hear somebody passing away at such an early age. Somebody's older, 70s, 80s, and up. It's like, okay, bam, like it doesn't hit the same. It's a little different because you're like, they was able to live their life. But he was able to. He unfortunately passed away at this young age. James Beek was a soft-eyed actor whose boyish good looks and earnestness landed him the leading role in the '90s teen drama Dawson's Creek and catapulted him into stardom. He has died, and he was only 48 years old. The actor died Wednesday, according to a statement posted to his verified Instagram. He met his final days with courage, faith, and grace. The statement said, there's much to share regarding his wishes, love for humanity, and the sacredness of time. Those days will come. For now, we ask for peaceful privacy as we grieve our loving husband, father, son, brother, and friend. James Beek announced in November 2024 that he was living with stage 3 colorectal cancer. That's why I say, man, that cancer is no joke. Cancer takes out people all the time. So if you're fighting cancer, salute to you. You know what I'm saying, for being strong. I got a few people that I know that's fighting cancer. Salute to you, because it takes people's lives all the time. All the time. You hear about this person on cancer, that person has cancer, that person has cancer. So continue to fight, continue to stay strong, and nothing. Salute. Salute, because I see what people be going through when they be going through chemo, and it's nothing nice at all. You know what I'm saying? To go through that constantly every week. I think a lot of people got to do it, like, I think it's like 3 or 4 times a week, I believe. But to see people going through that. One of my friends right now, she's been documenting her journey online on Facebook, and it's nothing nice, man. So one time for all you guys going through it, keep holding your head, stay strong. Continue to try to stay as positive as you can, because it's one of them things where you see people just go from, like, they start shrinking. It's something I hate to see. But shout out to those that are documenting their journey to let people know that you can fight this. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all, man. So following his death, Beek's wife, Kimberly, with whom he shared 6 children, shared a link via social media to a GoFundMe campaign, asking for support because Beek's illness left the family in financial strain. Damn. The cost of James's medical care in the extended fight against cancer have left the family out of funds. The campaign page states they are working hard to stay in their home and to ensure that children can continue their education and maintain some stability during this incredibly difficult time. Born in 1977 in Cheshire, Connecticut, Beek was the eldest of 3 children. He caught the acting bug in middle school, and when he was 15, he told his mother he wanted to audition professionally. She didn't hold back at all. He once recounted, "She took me to NYC and she walked me through it." Soon after, he was cast in an off-Broadway play, Finding the Sun, and later won an academic scholarship to Drew University, New Jersey. More roles followed, including the role of Rick Sanford in the 1995 film Angus, followed by a bit part in I Love You Not, starring Claire Danes. After taking some time off from college to travel, Beek auditioned for the starring role in Dawson's Creek, which will make him a star. And that's where, everybody knows him from. Like I said, if you have not seen Dawson's Creek, um, you gotta check it out. Again, one of those '90s shows that's just classic. That you sit back and just, I love '90s shit because it's so nostalgic. I was born 1990, grew up in the '90s, so it's so nostalgic, man. You know what I mean? So if you have not seen the show, please, please, please go check it out. He did an amazing job in the show, as well as the other castmates as well. So shout out to everybody on that cast. Shout out the whole team. Man, I hope they're staying strong as well. Vanderbeek once explained how he initially wrote off the prospect of playing Dawson Leary, an impressionable New England teen and film freak coming of age alongside his childhood friends. The characters were written as 15-year-olds. When the actor auditioned, he was already 20. So that had to be a little hard. You playing a 15-year-old, you 20. Um, then they called me back and wanted to fly me out here to test in LA. At which point I read the script and really loved it, he said, going on to recount how he read for various studio heads along with the creator of Dawson's Creek, Kevin Williamson. But that's usually how it be happening, man. Like it's people that that want to act and they like, man, I haven't got my big break. I haven't got my big break, but sometimes that's how I go. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's really how it happened it be that one role. It be that one role where you like, yo, man, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. There's just another role that I've pushed myself to do, that I'm going out for, and you land it. And you land the roles. You know what I mean? So that's a no, that's Vanderbeek also found. No, I was actually from a different, but show y'all a clip of Dawson's Creek. See if they have a clip of the show.
Should have made you go. But I was selfish, and I didn't want you to go. I wanted you to stay here with me.
Yeah, man.
If I am just a too skinny, weak guy alone in an apartment with cancer, what am I? And I meditated and the answer came through. I am worthy of God's love.
You had the opportunity to go to Paris and study. Because of me, you didn't.
Listen, that wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was my fault, because I should have made you go.
You're looking now, coming in Los Alamos, you got Moxon.
It's crazy, man. Shout out again, man. Shout out to him, bro. Like I said, cancer ain't nothing nice, man, and I hate to see so many people lose their life because of it.
Now at noon, breaking news from the entertainment world. Dawson's Creek star James Vanderbeek has died. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. The 48-year-old actor passed away this morning, according to loved ones.
KTLA 5's Lauren Lister live now in our newsroom with the breaking details. Lauren?
Yeah, Glenn and Lou, this tragic news just breaking a short time ago, confirmed on James Vanderbeek's Instagram. The post reading, "Our beloved James David Vanderbeek passed away peacefully this morning. He met his final days with courage, faith, and grace. There was so much to share regarding his wishes, love for humanity, and the sacredness of time. Those days will come. For now, we ask for peaceful privacy as we grieve our loving husband, father, son, brother, and friend." Vanderbeek was 48 years old. The actor was well known as the star back in the 90s and early 2000s of Dawson's Creek and also Varsity Blues. More recently, he publicly battled colorectal cancer. He was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer in 2023 and shared his illness publicly the following year. He did.
Yeah, man. It's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing, but like I said, for those of you who are battling cancer, please, please, please stay positive. Stay positive, as much as you can. And he had colorectal cancer, and this was a malignancy arising from the inner lining of the colon, okay, or rectum, often developing from prank prank precancerous polyps. I don't know. I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but it is a highly treatable and preventable. It's highly treatable and preventable through screening, starting at age 45, as early detections significantly improves survival rates. Symptoms include persistent changes in bowel habits, blood and stool, abdominal pain, and unexplained weight loss. Damn. Symptoms of colorectal cancer, early stage colorectal cancer, often has no symptoms. When symptoms do appear, they can include persistent change in bowel, rectal bleeding, persistent, abdominal discomfort, cramps, gas, or pain, a feeling that the bowel does not empty completely, weakness, fatigue, or unexplained weight loss. Yeah, man. Cancer treated. So, just a little game on how to treat it. Um, Involves surgery to remove the tumor, often combined with chemotherapy, radiation, targeted therapy, or immune therapy. Depending on the stage and location, early stage cancers may be treated via endoscopic removal during a colonoscopy, while advanced cases may require wider resections and systemic therapies to prolong life. Damn. Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, man. So like I said, man, cancer can be, man. Again, it can be life taking. Like it can take your life. So definitely something that's life threatening, man. But all of you guys that's going through it, man. Again, shout out to y'all for holding in there. Shout out to y'all for being strong. One time for y'all, please continue to be strong. Until next time.